What's up, guys? It's Lauryn Nicole, and I'm the founder of Rooted Reminder Foundation, and this is Rooted Conversations. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and there's a huge stigma around mental health to begin with, especially with men. Men tend to be overlooked, they tend to be judged, and they just don't have a lot of safe spaces. So this is what we're creating. This is my first episode, and this is my first guest. Everybody say hi to Trey.
What's up, y'all? Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I have a song called Smile, and it's about pretending to be okay.
Smiling ear to ear while I wrestle my emotions. Say hi to me and I'll act like I'm okay.
And a lot of us go around, the first thing people say, like, oh, how are you? And the first thing we say is like, oh, I'm doing amazing. How are you? We don't really feel like we're safe enough to actually be like, you know what, I'm struggling.
Yeah.
So my first question to you is, how are you really doing?
I'm stressed.
You're stressed.
I tell you that.
You gave me a real answer.
I gave you a real answer.
You gave me a real answer.
Up front, we being real honest.
Okay.
You know, about maybe 3 weeks ago, I lost my job and went into content full time. This is what I love to do. This is something that I truly love, of course, and it doesn't come with the money up front.
Yeah.
So just financially being like, you know, you get into that point where you're in your head, you're kind of unsure about things, but so yeah, I'm a little stressed, but I'm having a lot of fun learning myself and building something that I actually love. So I know you understand that with everything that you got going on. And what did you do? 10 sales?
10 sales, yeah.
10 sales?
5 days.
Oh, see, that's amazing.
Shout out to God.
That's amazing.
Yes. And you've been a very huge support through this whole process, by the way.
For sure, for
Watching
sure.
your content and hearing that you like lost your job and seeing you really put your all into this has definitely been really inspiring.
Yeah.
So shout out to you.
Yeah. But other than that though, I'm having fun. I'm good. But it is a little stressful, just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, uncertainty. That's really all it is.
Uncertainty. Let's talk about uncertainty.
Okay.
Does uncertainty make you uncomfortable?
No.
No.
Nah.
How do you navigate uncertainty? Because uncertainty is something I like really struggle with.
Having faith. Gotta have faith that it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Right? Everything is like, I realize that everything is uncertain in life.
Yeah.
Whether you're gonna wake up tomorrow, whether you're gonna make it back home later on, right? Like it's all uncertain. But if you just have faith, like you really take out that overthinking and you just believe at the end of the day.
I love
honestly.
that. That's beautiful. Especially like you said, like tomorrow is not even promised.
Right.
And I think there's a scripture that says, take no worry for tomorrow, like just worry about today.
Yeah.
Because all you have is today.
Yeah.
And the truth is, there wouldn't be like a life. Like God's point is so we don't know what's going to happen, so we can rely on him.
Right.
So I definitely have been doing my best to kind of like sit in that a little bit more.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah, I feel like he's showing me in real time. This is my season. Like I called it in real time. Like,
Yeah.
So
I think I said that to you too.
You did.
Yeah.
You did, because I told you everything I was going through, and you're like, maybe this is just.
This is what it's supposed to be. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be uncertain right now for you to really grow into the level of person that he wants you to be, honestly.
Yeah. I love that. Okay.
For sure.
We're off to a good start. So how have you been tending to your mental health through this season of your life, or in general?
Journaling. No, I journal every morning. If I don't get it in the morning, I get it in, you know, because usually like it'll be after a workout or something like that.
Okay.
I journal. I have friends that I talk to as well. So we kind of built sort of like a support group.
Okay.
So we recently had a conversation yesterday about feeling like we were kind of alone, like it was only us going through it.
Yeah.
But again, I think the video that I did kind of opened that idea up to people that you're not alone.
Yes.
Which opened up the idea of us bringing in that support group, because they like, hey, I didn't know you was going through this, and it brought them to come to me to do stuff. So having, you know, building a support group, journaling, working out.
Yeah.
Keeping your body right. You got to keep everything right, your body and your mind. And that's really been my main couple things, honestly.
So you definitely have been taking care. I see even a lot of your videos, you do like self-care and like face masks.
For sure.
Skincare.
Yeah, got to. Got to keep everything right.
Yes, I love that. Well, that's actually perfect because it leads me into my next question.
Okay.
As I said, men are basically conditioned that never crying, pushing through pain, and asking for help is what the real version of tough is. What do you as a man think real strength looks like, and has your definition of strength changed over time?
We'll go with the first question. So real strength to me is being vulnerable and being honest. That's one thing that I push with myself, and I try to push my audience as well to be honest with yourself and be honest with the people that's around you. So if you are going through a tough time, like in my video, I said we expect ourselves to be great, like 24/7. Just be honest. Just be like, hey, I'm not great right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of going through it today.
Yeah.
And that's when you then receive that help.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think that goes a long way. I think a lot of us feel like we don't have people to talk to, but it's really because we're afraid of being judged. But I think the more we lean into like vulnerability really is strength, the less like dramatic we'll feel. Because I know society be like, oh, you're just being dramatic, like, oh, you're just looking for attention. But the truth is we're all going through hard stuff. It's just nobody really talks about it.
Right.
Which is why I love the idea that you and your friends like created a conversation around that, because even you just being men in general, like I said, it's so stigmatized. Like I'll see on social media all the time, like a man crying, oh my God, calling him names, like
we
sassy.
can't do nothing.
You can't do anything.
We can't do nothing. I tell you that, we can't do nothing.
Catching strays from everywhere.
Everywhere. It's so crazy.
I do think it's just like being like a leader. Like leaders have to create the way. They have to create the path before people start to follow. And
definitely.
What you're doing is just like a movement.
I appreciate it.
Shout out to you. I love that. So therapy has become a lot more talked about in the recent years, but society as a whole is still very hesitant to actually going to seek support.
Right.
How do you feel about therapy, and have you gone to therapy?
6 years.
What?
6 years.
6 years.
6 years.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
That was the greatest decision I think I've ever chosen.
Wow.
I changed so much. My mindset has changed a lot.
Yeah.
Like with me being honest with myself, because you got to do that part first. You got to go in, you got to look at yourself first before you can, get to telling everybody else what to do. You can't, So therapy has been the greatest thing ever.
That's amazing. I love that you addressed that, because a lot of people think therapy is like going in, playing victim, like this person's doing that to me, this person's doing that to me. And don't get me wrong, we are victims in a lot of our stories, but we also contribute to relationships with ourselves and with other people, whether that's what we're allowing somebody to do to us.
We can enable some stuff too.
100%.
For sure.
Or even just toxic dynamics or habits that we have within ourselves. So it really is like a self-reflection first thing. And I think a lot of people, outside of them being hesitant because they're afraid of being judged and it's viewed in like a negative way, it's a lot of us like self-accountability.
Right.
And accountability, I think for a lot can be hard, because you have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, dang, like I'm screwing up. Like, you're telling me I'm the problem?
Yeah, I'm the problem. And when you get a good therapist, like not just somebody who just writes on a notebook, like my therapist is not like that. It ain't no notebook involved. It is strictly what happened, what could you have done differently, right? Could you have stopped it before it got to that point? Could you stopped it in the middle of that point?
Yeah.
It's really all about me and how I can control the dynamic or situations that I am going through.
Yes.
Honestly. That's I think I've been going now 2 times a month, but I shortened it down.
Okay.
Though over the last couple months I went once. So yeah.
Which is fine too. I think it's really when we're going through like really hard times. Like I know we were talking before, and you had mentioned like kind of taking a break, and I mentioned I took a break, and then like my life went from like here to like
straight down.
Literally straight down.
Straight down. So
I think it's important like that people treat therapy just like they would treat a regular physical doctor appointment. Yeah. Like the dentist. Like I think you need therapy personally, because life never stops happening. There's always things around you that are going to trigger you and upset you. And the biggest thing with Rooted Reminder is teaching people how to respond instead of react. Yeah. I think a lot of times, like, we feel like storms are taking us out and we're yelling at people, and that's why there's so much violence. But usually the first step to healing is acknowledgement. Yeah. And without acknowledgement, in order to have acknowledgement, you have to have awareness. Yep. And in order to have awareness, you need to know how to identify what you're going through.
And therapy is that for sure.
Exactly, because you're understanding, like, wait, this is my childhood. Like, this is the relationship I had with my parents that got me here. This is the relationship I have with myself that got me here. Yeah. Because a lot of the times people don't know it does stem from childhood. Whether you had a good relationship with parents or not, whatever environment that you found yourself in, it affects how you have friends with, like how you're friends with people, your romantic relationships.
Yeah, definitely.
If you'll, allow toxicity, if you'll allow any of that. Yeah. So if you are not constantly working on healing yourself, you'll
Mhm.
find yourself like accepting some things that you probably don't deserve. I know I have.
My thing is, if you're not constantly healing yourself and trying to get better, what you doing?
What are we even like? What is life even about?
What you doing? You know what I'm saying? You can't just be stagnant, just be, the same. You got to elevate every single day.
Yes,
Every day.
that's the definition of like life. That's why we have seasons, literally. Like
Yeah.
there's summer, there's winter, there's spring.
Yeah.
That's because nothing is ever meant to stay the same.
Yep.
It's always meant to grow. It's always meant to...
Change is okay.
It is.
Change is all right, man.
I love that. Next question.
Okay.
What would you say to another man who has been considering therapy but hasn't taken the first step yet?
Stop being scared.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be straight up with you.
Ooh, I like that. Stop being scared. You heard it here first.
Because fellas, you gotta understand, like, we are scared to go in there and find out about ourselves, right? It might be an ego thing. You might not want to
Ooh.
be wrong, right? You might not want to appear to be the problem,
Yeah,
right?
talk more on that because that's a huge thing.
right? Because we are the problem solvers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's how we kind of look at ourselves. I know a lot of my friends and I, we talk about that. Like, our first instinct is to solve the issue. So when it turns out you're the issue, right? Now you have to go in and you got to do some self work. So honestly, just don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid of telling your story to somebody who you don't know.
Ooh, I like that.
Because that's what therapy really is.
Yes.
Honestly.
And I think that's what makes it better too, because it's technically like a stranger, right? But they have a non-biased opinion.
Yeah.
Like they're not going in with this preconceived notion or this preconceived idea already in their head. So you really get a fresh slate without so many opinions trying to like, because I know it's with like emotions and in situations that we've dealt with people, it could be a lot of like, I didn't do that to you and you're lying, because that person doesn't want to take accountability.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we have to accept and move on from things that we never get an apology for.
Yep.
Or that we never get closure for. So I think it's why it's important to always have an outlet.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so before I continue, I wanted to give you something.
Okay.
As you said, I just made 10 sales in 5 days.
Right.
I just dropped a product called the Rooted Relief Ring.
Okay.
And I started selling them because, as you know, I was undiagnosed with OCD for 12 years. And I told my therapist I didn't know if I could keep living. And it was a point at where I was contemplating taking my life. And she basically was like, we're not going to do that, first of all. She's like, you got to keep going.
Right.
And then she told me I needed something physical to ground me when my mind turns against me.
Okay.
And she gave me this. So here's this for you.
Thank you.
It's the Rooted Relief Ring. Let it remind you that everything's going to be okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You don't wear it all day. A lot of people have been asking me like, oh, your circulation will cut off if you wear it all day. It's literally for when you are anxious, when you're overwhelmed, when you're annoyed, when you're angry, whatever it is. You put it on whatever ring you want and you roll it up and down your finger.
Okay.
And you focus on your breathing. And I'm going to give you a guided card too to help you out.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So now we can continue, but I had to make sure you had that.
All right.
And that leads me to my next question. What are some healthy ways of coping? I know you mentioned journaling, but is there anything else that kind of helps you spiritually, mentally? Because I know with mental health, a lot of people, they can run to drugs or they can run to drinking.
Yeah.
And I was just, I actually just came to like this revelation. I'm like, wait, drug addicts aren't like addicted to the drug. They're addicted to the relief the drug gives them.
Yeah, that's what it really is.
That's really, we're all trying to find relief in the chaos of this life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that these people want to keep doing crack or keep doing whatever that substance is.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to feel better.
Right.
So how do you make yourself feel better without like running to those kinds of things? Or have you ever like been tempted to run to stuff like that?
Man, it's everybody does it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it'd be like, I wonder if I did that. But then a part of me is like, I know that's not my way.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I know that's not me. Like, I'm not the person to be sloppy drunk or doing like crazy drugs or stuff like that. But the way I really do it is I find I found something I love, which is creating content. Right?
Yeah.
Like, like, I try to say creating. Right? You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying?
essentially that's what it is.
It's really that. Like, you gotta find something you love.
Yeah.
Because when you do find something you love, it takes your mind completely away from it. So I really keep myself not busy to where I'm running away from my problems, but busy enough to where like they're not affecting me. And I'm kind of getting some work done on the other side that's very important. So I just found something that I love. So to all the fellas out there, like, if it's working out, if it's creating content like myself, whatever it is, just find something you love. If it's being with your family or going for a walk, it don't gotta be nothing crazy.
Yes,
It don't
not
gotta
this
be
cookie
something
cutter
super crazy. Like you can just go like walks can be your daily
meditation.
meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's important because it's really just about having somewhere to like put the pain.
Yeah.
Having an outlet, having somewhere to like store it.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, like that's why there is so much violence, because a lot of us are bottling stuff up.
Yeah.
And I know so many people who are just like angry.
And they're not releasing it.
No, thank you.
They ain't talking about it.
Right. No talking, no crying. It's just
Yeah.
people are just pissing you off every single day.
Yeah, and it's building up and it's gonna overflow.
Oh my God, yes. My therapist called it the balloon theory. And I myself, I wasn't angry. I was just, as you know, I'm very anxious. I went undiagnosed with OCD for 12 years straight. I have generalized anxiety disorder, PTSD. It all goes on, depression, all that. And I would get to the point with my OCD where I would like have these spirals for 3 months straight. And she was like, it's probably because you didn't like ping like whatever triggered that. You just like let it trigger you and you didn't like sit down and process or write it down like, oh, this is what like reminded me of this like traumatic event.
Yeah.
So over time, you'll like just pop. But she's like, there was so much air that got blown into you before you popped.
Yeah.
Which is why awareness is important, because once you can identify these things that make you feel that way, like with OCD and mental health in general, a lot of times I think we like want it to just go away.
Yeah.
Like I suffered really long from just being like, I just wish like I didn't have anxiety. I wish I didn't have OCD. I wish I didn't go through any of these things. But a Rudy reminder in general, we want to teach people like it's not about getting your mental health issues to go away. It's about navigating them.
Yeah.
And when you can identify like, oh my God, my boss was mean to me and it reminded me of my dad. My, friends like didn't answer my message today and it reminded me of getting abandoned. Like, there's all a root to it, which is why it's called Rooted Reminder.
Of course.
There's roots to all of these things.
Of course.
But if you're not aware of these roots, you're just an angry, bitter, sad person.
Troubling.
And yeah. And that's why there's so many like adults, but you're still like 12 years old in the head.
Yeah.
Your brain development stopped wherever that traumatic event happened.
You've been stuck there this whole time making decisions, making the wrong decisions.
Off of a 12-year-old mindset.
Man.
So I commend you. I think it's really, really important that you go to, of course, like even when I found out, I was like, oh my God, you go to therapy?
Yeah.
I do not know anybody my age that is a man that I know personally that goes to therapy.
I don't know too many.
It's uncommon.
I try to tell my friends to go, but I know that they hesitate. So I kind of, and it's like, like I try to guide them, but also I try to be that support of what they could possibly get from therapy. So then when they bring me something, I am just like, I'm not really talking as much to them. I'm listening. I'm really listening. And then I'm letting them tell me what's going on. Like I'll give one constructive feedback or anything like that, but I let them kind of, like I just want to be that support for everybody. What I'm getting from my therapist, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Because we all, sometimes it's not about necessarily us like fixing your problems. Sometimes it's just listening.
Yeah.
Just having a space to break, having a space to be like, man, I'm really going through this. I don't know how I'm going to survive it.
Yeah.
I just need somebody to hear me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, but the men's suicide rate is extremely high.
Yeah.
Extremely high. They're committing suicide a lot. My grandpa, he had schizophrenia. He committed suicide back in like 2018, I believe.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was hard, but it woke me up to all the work that I'm doing now because it showed me how dark it can get when you're not like talking to someone, when you don't have that support. So I also commend you for being such an aware person, and then at your age too, and just being a man. I think it's really dope that you like aren't afraid to be vulnerable. You're not afraid to like open up, even when you said like I lost my job. Like, man, I didn't lose my job. I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm doing something on
rich.
the side. I got something going on. I want to showboat. Nah, I am. I said it in my last video. Like we are all figuring out day by day. We're figuring this all out.
Yes.
Like everybody.
Yes.
If you got a job, if you don't got a job, we are all trying to figure life out.
100%.
Honestly.
And we all go through the same struggles, whether that's the same relationships or friendships, it's just with different people, different behaviors, different people, but it's all the same problems. And I think once we realize that we're a lot more alike than different, there'll be a lot more unity and a lot more community being built versus this like war. I even know with like men versus women, it's like this like war, especially in our like
Social media
generation.
kind of really pushing that for sure. I don't know why. I don't know what be going on. I don't know what it is, but
No, I'm like, we need to unite, which is another reason I wanted to create this too, so they can see like a woman and a man, like we're not like tearing each other up.
yeah, we can talk.
Like, right, we can understand
That's
each
it.
other.
Yeah, we can talk.
It's okay. Like, we don't got to fight. So I hope everybody who watched this is inspired. Thank you again. Before we wrap the show up, I'm going to play a game called Rapid Fire, this or that.
Okay. Oh,
and it's
shoot.
mental health-esque. We kind of talked a little bit about it, but it's going to be quick.
Okay.
So the first one, talking it out or journaling?
Talking it out.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
Alone time or time with friends?
That's so tough. Time with friends. I'm going to say that for sure now.
Okay. Morning walk or gym session?
Gym session.
Okay. Resting or staying busy?
Staying busy.
Okay.
Staying busy.
Phone calls or text messages?
Call me. Call me.
I'm with you on that.
Call me.
Actually, I don't like either.
FaceTime really is like I love FaceTiming for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know.
Probably because you can see the person.
Yeah.
And it's not like this block.
So much can get kind of
misconstrued.
Yeah, from even a phone call.
Yeah.
Text message for sure. Somebody can say something, you'll take
like,
it the wrong way.
What you trying to say?
Man, I didn't even mean it like that.
Yeah. That's very true. I like that. With FaceTime, it's just like being in person. You can read mannerisms, body language.
Yeah.
But your tone, you could be like smiling, but you sound rude.
Yeah.
So
saying something real snarky.
Yeah, it's like, do we have an issue?
Right.
All right, our last one. One word to describe your mental health journey currently.
Oh, man.
I know it's kind of hard because there's so many words.
It is.
The journey is a long one, so.
Oh, one word to describe my mental health journey currently. Progress.
Ooh, he ate that.
Progress.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a destination per se. It's just a forever evolving journey.
Yeah, all the time.
I like it.
Honestly.
Okay. Well, do you have any advice for anybody watching? Or if not, you can definitely shout yourself out, get your socials, all that.
My name is Trey. Trey Burton to be exact. To all the fellas out there, anybody really truly struggling or just, you want to find out more about your mental health or anything, doing the work is the first step of it. And then continuing to doing the work is how you are going to progress. But it's going to be okay. Yeah. Honestly.
Sometimes all we need to hear is like, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
You just got to do it. You just got to do it. Honestly.
I like it. Well, thank you
all
for
right.
gracing us with your presence. This is the first episode of Rooted Conversations. If you are going through anything, please remember that it will be okay. A lot of the times our mental health will trick us into thinking that it doesn't get better, that there isn't a bright side. Me and him are testimonies that it does get better. Mm-hmm. I can tell you now that where we are today and these conversations we're having, we were not here 5 years ago. So let this video give you hope. And let this be your reminder that it does get better. If you would like to help or donate, you can visit our website at rootedreminderfoundation.org. Thank you for being a part of the first episode. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you in the next one.
Tell you something so crying. Won't let nobody see what bothers me. So I asked him.